There was a clash of heads, so we assume there wasn't.
Cutman Braulio Rodriguez going to work on Jorge Barrios, trying to stop two cuts. A lot of moisture in the corner there of Acelino Freitas, and that really could have been dangerous.
Jorge Alonso did not indicate to anyone that there was a clash of heads, so if that cut would stop this fight, Barrios would lose. There's a move by Freitas, an uppercut as his first punch from way back. He is doing so many unorthodox things that are potentially problems for him. It's amazing, and he's getting away with it because Barrios hasn't been able to land effectively.
And in that last sequence, a nice right hand. There's an answer by Freitas as Barrios walked right into a short, crisp right.
Beautiful right hand. And that's what Freitas wants to do. Jab, jab, right hand. If I was Acelino Freitas, I wouldn't throw another punch. I would jab and I would throw a right hand. I wouldn't throw an uppercut. I wouldn't throw a hook. I wouldn't even go to the body.
Freitas in a nice rhythm right now, throwing the jab, countering with the right, moving to his left, throwing the right, dodging bullets thrown by Barrios.
For all the adversity Barrios has faced here, cut in two places, he's been hit with big right hands. You can tell this young man desperately wants to win this title because he is not only hanging in there, he is being the aggressor.
And by far his toughest test in Acelino Freitas. He's never been in there with anybody like Freitas.
Remember, Freitas predicted a second or third round knockout. That didn't happen. Barrios says he'll get Freitas in the 7th. That remains to be seen.
Or the 11th, or whichever comes first. The crowd chanting Popo. Barrios holding Freitas' head down. Left-right combination there by Barrios.
We've seen evidence early in this fight that Barrios' chin, which most people felt could be a pretty good one, has in fact been. He's been hit with some very solid shots by Freitas. Like that one.
Nice left hand by Freitas, who got out of harm's way. Barrios' face bloodied again.
No, suéltese. Break. No tiren. Bien, vamos. Muy bien, muy bien, muy bien. Vamos, escuche, Popo. Okay. Você está pensando.
Listen to me, Popo. You're thinking that for anticipation. Let's try to find our time. You're not working in your time. You understand what I'm telling you? Breathe, breathe, breathe. Take it easy. How you feeling?
Freitas' mom, Zuleika, between rounds, she can't watch. And she prays. She prays in the dressing room. Her first trip to the United States, first time she's seen her son fight live. That has got to be one of the toughest things going. Round 5 scheduled for 12 for the WBO and WBA 130-pound championship. Acelino Freitas in the silver, Jorge Barrios in the red and blue. Freitas 33-0, 30 knockouts, 10-0 in world title fights. Barrios, first world title shot, 39-1-1 with a no decision, 29 KO. Both 27.
They've done a remarkable job with that cut. It was a fairly deep cut on the eyebrow. You see Barrios lunging in with that left hook. That's where Freitas is supposed to land a big counterpunch. So far, he's had trouble doing it. I believe Acelino Freitas really looks rusty. You know, he's had 4 rounds of boxing total in the last 12 months. That was the knockout of Juan Carlos Ramirez. And this is not a technically perfect performance by Freitas.
You have to remember, Ramirez not a primetime player. As Barrios just grabs hold of Freitas' legs. Ramirez passed his prime. It was an easy win for Freitas. Although he had to come off the canvas, but then he just dominated, stopped him in the fourth. Here's the press row scoring, and Solis has it even. Ricardo Solis from Univision Telefutura, 38 all.
I have a 39-36 for 39-37 for Barrios. For Freitas, excuse me.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Yeah, I know. I got you scared there, didn't I?
Got enough emotion going on here.
You don't have to worry about me now.
Cue the defibrillator. About a minute to go, round 5.
Do you start to wonder here? Do you say to yourself, you know, Freitas is controlling this fight primarily from the outside, doing kind of what he wants to do. Barrios has been lunging but not able to get inside. Do you wonder to yourself, is Barrios going to start bull rushes in another round or two, literally to try and make his prediction come true? And can it work?
Well, I believe Freitas is in the lead, and you point out not one of his stellar performances to this point. Oh, there's a lunging straight left that got through, a poking left by Barrios, but not a lot of steam behind it.
Very wide punches from Freitas. Now he's talking to the referee about Barrios using his head.
Barrios very confident here. He's scoring. Again, there's not a lot of power behind it, but picking up some points. Freitas double pumping. Not confident with every punch. Kind of pulling back a little bit.
Relax, relax. Very good. You see the left hand go in. Listen. Listen. He start bleeding. He start bleeding. Now you are the man. You are the man. He's start giving it up.
A very unorthodox punch that got in from Barrios. A lunging jab after he had thrown kind of a half-hearted right hand. That's exactly the kind of punch that just should not land to Acelino Freitas, and it's just the kind that you thought Freitas might counter him as he came in to throw. It's not happening that way for Popo.
Right on Popo's Adam's apple. By the way, Popo, a Brazilian slang term for the slurping sound made by a feeding baby. Not your typical fighter's nickname.
No.
Usually we're used to the executioner, the mauler, the hatchet, but not Popo. Barrios coming forward. Brimming with confidence now.
Steve, you've done a number of Acelino Freitas' fight. Is this not one of the more tentative efforts by him? You don't get the feeling he's there to knock this guy out right now.
Yeah, I see him double clutching at times, holding back on certain punches. Perhaps it's partly the awkward brawling style of Barrios. Perhaps some of the emotional turmoil swimming around in the head of Acelino Freitas. His father, who passed away before the Ramirez fight, would have been 67 on Tuesday. Going through the divorce with his wife Eliana, who was always ringside for all of his fights.
There's the right hand by Freitas. You know what's fascinating? The jab and right hand is absolutely there for Freitas. If he would focus like a laser beam, didn't the president use that phrase once, on doing that and nothing else, he would get the job done.
Blood around the left eye of Barrios. We believe these cuts the result of punches, head clashes.
Now Freitas has landed much better in this round. In this sixth round, he has gotten in some pretty good shots. Jab, straight right hands. And Barrios still trying to find a way to get inside on a regular basis.
Past the midway point of round 6. Again, that awkward style allowing Barrios to get through. He did sneak a left hand in there. But Freitas' punches have more zip than Barrios's. But Barrios has been busy. And as we pointed out, workmanlike. Good work rate. The blood doesn't seem to be a factor. It's going away from the eye.
Saw Freitas shake his right hand there. We'll have to keep a close eye on that. Remember, that's the right hand that was hurt against Ramirez. He said it was fine. He said it was great coming in, but he's bouncing right off the head of Barrios. We'll check to see if he uses that punch.
Yeah, he re-injured that hand against Casamayor in the victory when he took the WBA title. And he said the first time it actually felt 100% healed was his last fight. There's a right uppercut on the chin by Freitas, partially blocked by Barrios. If one of those punches gets through with full impact, it could be trouble.
Good round for Freitas, controlling the activity.
Cuando le esquiva la mano detrás de abajo para arriba. ¿Entendiste? Al hígado o a la boca, al estómago y después a la pera. ¿Entendiste?
Throw your punches from down to up. Try to hit under the stomach. Relax. He's getting tired. He's giving up. Dice Vodka, no. It's okay.
You see the right hand get caught on in the ropes there, and later he would shake it, and we wondered if it was injured either from bouncing off the head of Barrios, or maybe that activity may have done something to it. I don't know, but he did land some good right hands in that round. But there was the moment when he shook it, which is usually a sign of a fighter not having a problem. Let's see. They're going to take a look at the cut.
I've got blood in the ear canal.
Dr. Stanley Simpson looking on.
On his ear.
Probably got a rupture there. He's got a rupture there, John.
Let it go. ¿Tú quieres seguir? Okay, let him go.
You heard the doctor say he's got a ruptured eardrum. Nevertheless, the fight will continue. So that can really affect your equilibrium. Remember the Zuleja fight in Australia.